Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you, and I've been listening to a lot of wrestling podcasts and a lot of YWC videos, and a lot of people are putting together Wrestlemania cards, and a lot of people are leading off Dolph Ziggler off of what is going on. Even when I listened to Observer Radio today, and they ran through the proposed Wrestlemania card, I was sitting there thinking, like, Ziggler's whole storyline for his Money in the Bank is that he was cashing in at WrestleMania. He turned down a spot in the Elimination Chamber for the one reason of he already had his golden ticket to WrestleMania. To me, that would mean that he would be cashing in on one of these belts and making it sort of official that he was going to be challenging for the title. To me, it wasn't. I wasn't thinking that he would be doing some sort of run-in after the match. But right now, the only thing I can think of is that it's going to happen. But is Dolph Ziggler going to get left on the sideline as some guy that is not, I guess you can say, up to the standards of everybody else? Is he going to be one of the guys that is bumped because of all these returning non-everyday wrestling stars, such as Triple H, as Brock Lesnar, as The Rock, Undertaker? All of these matches that are being built up right now, all of these matches are built around guys that aren't going to be wrestling in a month after WrestleMania when Extreme Rules comes around, when pay-per-views like that come around after that. What about the guys that are out there wrestling day in, day out? I can't remember Dolph Ziggler taking any time off this year at all. He's been the guy that's been on Raw, he's been on SmackDown, he's been the guy that's been putting on good matches, stealing the show at house shows day in, day out, and this guy's just going to get left off. I'm sure that they have something in the plans for him. I don't really see him as a guy keeping the Money in the Bank briefcase after WrestleMania, after running his mouth so long, that he was going to do it. Now, how does it fit in with the whole, Swagger versus Del Rio World Heavyweight Championship thing? I think everybody knows that it is a World Heavyweight Championship briefcase, even though they have on a few occasions on WWE.com when they've been writing things about the briefcase, mentioned that it is able to cash in on any title. I don't know if that means he's able to go for WWE, if that means it's just for the World Heavyweight Championship. Maybe he can cash in on the Intercontinental Championship or the U.S. Championship if he wants to. I don't know why he would, but he can. But it seems like that's, where they've already been there, done that. But maybe, they put the briefcase on him, and then it got to the point where they did not know, really what to do with him once he really got it. Maybe Dolph Ziggler, it really isn't in the long term. Maybe he is in the long term plans, but he's not in the right now plans. Maybe they just really don't know where to fit him in with all these guys coming back. But one of the best things I have heard actually came in the comment section of my one of my videos, and it actually made a lot of sense, where they just sort of built up Ziggler is having a normal match. It'd be Ziggler versus Jericho on the card, and then as everybody is sort of predicting, you'd have Alberto Del Rio against Jack Swagger for the World Heavyweight Championship. After the match, Ziggler would come in, he would cash in, giving him his big WrestleMania moment. It would be a lot like, maybe like when the first time Edge cashed in his Money in the Bank. Nobody really knew the rules. Like, is this really allowed to happen? Is this, what's supposed to be going down right now? And then after that, you could have Chris Jericho, have a match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Because Chris Jericho's the guy right now on the outside looking in. You already have, a six-man tag basically built around guys being thrown together. You can tell because they've turned Big Show face yet once again with, the Shield against the team of Randy Orton, Sheamus, and the Big Show, which makes no sense at all, other than they really wanted to get Big Show on the card. Big Show, his whole character right now is being built around, the John Laurinaitis contract that he has, that he doesn't have to listen to any rules or authority. And what the hell is that going to do, with him as a good guy? Is it just going to be one of the things that's thrown into the history of wrestle crap, where you just ball it up and you just throw it away and you act like it never happened? Or maybe he can have some sort of heel GM, such as Vicky Guerrero, want to fire him and he can't fire him. I don't know, but that seems pretty lame for a babyface to have something like that. That's just my opinion. But you know, Big Show's been a big part of the year, and I guess they wanted to make sure they didn't leave him off of WrestleMania. Even though I thought maybe after the last time of him losing, I thought maybe it would be time for him to step away. Even though it is WrestleMania, maybe not have any plans for Big Show right now. But Chris Jericho, what are they going to do with him? I don't really know of any match. A Ziggler versus Jericho World Heavyweight Championship match makes sense to me for the one reason of Chris Jericho's not coming back for nothing. I mean, he made his comeback at the Royal Rumble, and even since then, he really hasn't been doing a whole lot, I guess you can say. What are his future plans? One thing that I would really, really like, and I was sort of like dream booking, is if you sort of made Chris Jericho a part of the YouTube pre-show, I guess you can say, where maybe he plays a concert with his band Fozzy, and in between him, having his concert and heading over to the show, you could have it where he doesn't know that Ziggler cashed in and won the World Heavyweight Championship, and then maybe you could have the camera on him as somebody tells him, like, hey, Ziggler cashed in, and he's the World Heavyweight Champion, and your match is on in 15 minutes, and it's for the World Heavyweight Championship. To me, that made me laugh and snicker, and I thought that would be a pretty good segment that you could remember for future WrestleManias on. But you let me know. Where do you think all these guys fit into WrestleMania? What are you going to do with Ziggler? What are you going to do with Jericho? Because you got to do something with them. Yeah, we've already got one thrown together match. With Big Show being in there doesn't really make any sense. The last few Manias, it's been built around, Big Show just being thrown into matches. 26, he was involved in the Tag Team Championship match with him and Miz. And then, at 27, he was in that, Team SmackDown match against the Core. And then last year they gave him that weak-ass Intercontinental Championship match with Cody Rhodes, where he got his WrestleMania moment, mostly because somebody looked at the history of Big Show and WrestleMania and realized that they've never really thrown him a bone at all. And he's lost almost every match he's been in and been embarrassed over and over and over again. But that's just me. Let me know what you guys think. Peace out.